Hello, gentle viewer. Here we are, Shame News Network, bringing you today's news today. And, well, it's your corpulent correspondent, ashamed to be black. Coming to you, well, to talk to you about a dish. You know, I wouldn't be corpulent if I didn't like food. Today, we're going to talk about filet of pig. Filet of pig. Let me go ahead and tell you about that particular recipe. Take 2 pigs, and then you have to slice some flesh off of those pigs. Now, you know, not everybody is like I. Not everybody's like I. You don't have like the chef's knife, the boning knife, the fillet knife. So use whatever implement you have to shave the flesh from the pig. If that implement's hot, well then shot. So might your dinner. Let's go ahead like Julia Child or some of those people with the actual cooking program. So let me show you how to make that dish.
A manhunt underway Thursday for a suspect or suspects who shot 2 police officers at a protest in Ferguson, Missouri. Demonstrations outside the Ferguson Police Department starting around 8 p.m. Wednesday night. The protest began to dwindle close to midnight. That's when police say 3 or 4 shots were fired at them. Photographer Kate Munch was at the scene for Reuters.
I was outside of the Ferguson Police Department amongst a group of demonstrators when I heard 3 gunshots over my left shoulder behind me. Chaos broke out, and the protesters started panicking, and people were shouting that a police officer had been shot.
A plot is up the street. A cop got shot.
One officer was struck in the face, the bullet lodging behind his ear. Another hit in the shoulder, the round exiting through his back. St. Louis County Police Chief said it was a miracle the officers survived.
This is really an ambush, is what it is. I mean, you know, you can't see it coming, you don't understand that it's going to happen, and you're basically defenseless.
A police department spokesman saying the officers were released from hospital Thursday morning. The shootings followed Ferguson Police Chief Thomas Jackson's announcement on Wednesday he would resign. Activists had called for Jackson's resignation since the August killing of an unarmed black teenager, Michael Brown, by a white Ferguson police officer.
Hands up, don't shoot!
That shooting setting off weeks of demonstration and triggering a Justice Department investigation of the Ferguson police force. The DOJ finding last week that Ferguson PD was rife with racial bias. Ferguson becoming a touchstone for activists across the country outraged by several deaths of unarmed black men at the hands of police. In December, 2 New York City police officers were gunned down in Brooklyn by a man who claimed to want revenge for Michael Brown. Police have not yet made any arrests in Thursday's shootings. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder on Thursday condemned the shootings in Ferguson, calling it, quote, a heinous assault.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Now, you didn't actually see the making of the dish itself, but I believe the other correspondents, the other reporters, the digs on the street, were able to give you a good idea as to what happened as they saw how filet of pig was being cooked that evening. Now, hold on. I know some of you are thinking, well, wait a minute, ashamed. You know, you haven't had any, Tourette's thus far or anything of that nature. Because I'm keeping it under control this evening. So I don't get sidetracked with other things. Like pointing out the hypocrisy of the media, so to speak. Because, oh, we got shot. Well, let's point the cameras at the police and show them as being vulnerable human beings. Well, that didn't stop them from acting like assholes after someone had filleted 2 of them. Let's have a look at the aftermath. Not the aftermath with them running around with dogs and shit, trying to sniff up people's pheromones and whatnot. Let's have a look at the, Joe the plumber, who was subject to the police after the fact.
Cop got shot, baby. Did he get shot?
Cop got shot.
A plot is up the street. A cop got shot.
I'm down, man.
Everybody down on the ground, I heard. Police got shot. Shots came from up.
No video on the phone. It archives directly onto the internet.
Sergeant Jeffrey was in.
Getting the information.
Sergeant Jeffrey, can you get Sergeant? I used to be a police too, but you can't talk to me like that. I was police 25 years. I was police 25 years. You can't talk to me like
August
that.
11th, 1970. You guys have all this information.
Who was here during the shooting?
Not me.
Nobody.
I was, but you stole my phone and destroyed the evidence on it. I was live streaming.
Thank you.
If you kill a live stream.
Whoa. Hold on. I got a sudden sense that your sympathy for the police probably went down a little bit. I like the brother. You can tell he was a brother just by listening to him. Who saw the shooting? Who was here? Who saw the shooting? Nobody, bitch. That's right. Wasn't nobody here. Fuck y'all. That's what I liked about it. No, oh, we got shot. Can you have some sympathy? Can you feel for us? No, man, fuck you. For real. Is Michael Brown still dead? Yeah, well then, fuck you and your sympathy. Then we go ahead to our female Caucasian companion there. We'll call our female Caucasian correspondent. She said she was streaming. So our Caucasian, I was here and I saw the shooting and I had the information on which you destroyed, bitch. Fuck bitch. Motherfucker bitch. Yeah, I mean, wow. They should They should really feel some sort of sympathy for the police. Yeah, a couple of y'all got filleted out there on that protest line. We went right back to acting like bitches. After the fact. Destroyed my phone. What the fuck? And how you... I'm sorry. Hold on. There. But they went back to acting unruly and destroying people's property. Like I said, I was live streaming and you destroyed my phone. Okay, you heard somebody else talking about, well, my stuff gets archived to the cloud immediately. But don't touch my property. Yes. The Ferguson Police Department. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Now, fact of the matter is this. As I said before, we are at war. We, being the public, the non-influential, the lower medium, the medium and below income levels. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white. But blacks are targeted more so than whites. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. No, I'm not saying that's a big old conspiracy. What I'm saying is this. There's a whole bunch of racists out there who decided to join the police department. Because the law itself is equal. The law, the way the laws are written is equal. It's the application of those laws that is not equal, unequal. Let's just say the laws are applied at a disproportionate level against those of color. You should have read the Justice Department report, so you should know that there was a whole lot of racism going on up there in Ferguson. And I ain't gonna lie, when I read that one joke, I was laughing my ass off. Shit, I told that to my dad, and he's like, hell, I got to tell my girlfriend. Look, what was that? There was let me get the joke straight. Yeah, so it was a pregnant black woman, and she went to the hospital to have an abortion. So she had the abortion. Then a couple of weeks later, she gets a check for $3,000. $3,000. And she was thinking like it was a bill or something. And she went back up to the hospital talking about, well, what's this for? Why do I owe money or something? And he said, well, no. You don't owe anything. That check's for you. And she said, well, who's it from? And they said, Crime Stoppers. Okay, shit. Shit. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Because I believe that to be true. I do indeed believe that to be true. All these unmarried black biatches. I'm not mad, but you're still a biatch. having these kids. You don't want the kids, you just want the check that comes along with it. Well, fuck it, you go get an abortion, we'll give you a check. Except we can't go down that road because they be getting pregnant every time. Was it 9 months, and then you got the rest up for like 6 to 8 weeks or something. And then, well, no, because you ain't going to full term. So you'd be like, oh, 6 months, 7 months, you know, get that coat hanger and shit. Then, you know, 6, 7 months, you know, you be able to making more money than you've seen in your life by doing that. And they'd have a whole lot of embryos and shit to do some stem cell research. But look, now I'm going to get super serious with y'all in the last couple of minutes before I close this out. Hold on. Fuck you, Eric Holder. Because you ain't black, bitch. You ain't black. Once you became a politician on that federal level, shit, once you become a politician on that state level, you no longer belong to any one race. You're not a nigger, wigger, jigger, chigger, migger, muzzligger. You ain't none of that. You're I can't even call you a pigger. Well, actually, no, I can't, pigger. I can call you a pigger because y'all like some fucking pigs in a trough when you get up to Washington. It's all about money and the power, money and the power. Don't know the lyrics, but it's money and the power, money and the power. It's either Scarface or the Ghetto Boys. But look, Eric Holder. If anybody's a punk, it's you, bitch. It's you, Eric Holder. Because you want to sit back there, shit going down. Y'all want to come after the fact. Y'all want to come after the fact. Oh, Michael Brown killed. Oh, let's go look at this. Oh, motherfuckers getting killed over in Arizona. Let's go look at this. I think that's Albuquerque. They should be able to write you one letter. And I know you can't go and investigate every different police department. But if you think about it, when people tell you shit's going wrong, you should have somebody on your staff that can go and pull some fucking records. But wait, let's think about this, Mr. Holder. There's already a law on the books that says you guys are supposed to track police shootings. So you're supposed to track that shit when they kill somebody. That'd be more specific. I'm not sure if you're supposed to track every police shooting, but every officer involved death. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's already a law in the books. Yet you don't have the statistics to provide us, as we found out when it came to Michael Brown. So, like I said, you go fuck yourself. I'm gonna call dude that shot at the police a punk. I call him a soldier. Call him a no-limit soldier. That's what I told you. That's what no-limit soldier. That's what I told you. No-limit soldier. I don't know them lyrics either. That shit was fucking 15 years ago. God. That no-limit soldier went no limit because they knew if he catch his ass, turn around, beat his ass before he go to the fucking jail, beat his ass when he's at the jail, then give him food with glass in it, urine, feces, drop his shit on the floor, do like that shit because I just saw Red Quarter over the weekend, do that shit, well, take his food, dump that shit out in the toilet, then wash the bowl out in the toilet, and then put some more food up in there. He was doing all kinds of nasty shit. But he was willing to take one for the team, willing to do some shit that I would possibly do except for my allergies. Because every time I get close to a fucking jail, I get the shivers. Shit, motherfuckers think I'm dancing. Shit. Motherfuckers think I'm dancing. So if anybody's a punk, it's you. Because instead of still staying black after getting into office, you became a pigger. All about getting that power for your team. Getting that power for your team, the Democrats. And then getting that money for yourself, securing that fucking deal. So when Barack's ass is gone and your ass is soon to follow, that you will want to end up going to work for McKesson, Clorox, Microsoft. I don't know the fuck you McDonnell Douglas or something. so that you can get paid after the fact. Or else you're gonna come out with some magical book deal. Hold on, I ain't done with your bitch ass shit. Fuck you. Hit the spot. Just like I'm hitting the spot with the truth, Mr. Holder. Because you'll come up with some magical book deal. My experience as Attorney General, as a black Attorney General. Don't nobody want to hear shit from you. And that book ain't gonna sell no fucking copies. If they told that book sold 250,000 copies, well, shot. I guess we're gonna have to check your bank account and see if you take 250,000 copies, multiply that shit by $5.99, because ain't nobody buying no hardback to see what the fucking idiot like yourself has to say, and then see if you just took the money out your account to buy the fucking book just to, like, you know, use as firewood. Like I said, we're at war. We are at war. Hey, them officers could have been good people, but based off of that Department of Justice report, I doubt it. I highly doubt that shit. So they got shot. Hey, they haven't started controlling people's thoughts and feelings yet. So my thoughts and feelings about that are this, and I'm going to leave you with these two words. Ha ha.